Okay, I'm trying to get this last piece on and use this tape. So this is how I do it. Sure. Possible. And I did test fit this ahead of time, and we're going to see how it works with this. It's pretty darn close cut. I can tell. Shift it over. If anything, oh well, do is try to push it as close in as possible. This is going to be a tight fit. It's going to be too much. This is too sticky in the back here. Okay. Since I don't really need this, I'm going to remove this, get this the hell out of the way, put this back down. Dust burn up here on the inside. Okay. There it is. Screw this up. The thing you want to do is have this fold over on itself. It's going to be really hard to, if not impossible, to take apart. Goddamn. Okay. Crap. Shoot. hear that in the background? That's my dog. Come on. Damn it. I don't remember it being this difficult last time. God damn it. I don't think this is gonna work. God damn it. I don't remember it being this bad last time. This could be a complete failure. Okay, perfect. Yeah, last time this is laid down pretty, wasn't as tricky as this. Okay, well, I think using all of it is optional. So I'm just going to pull this off with, stick everywhere. Sorry, comes out of the camera. See, if I kept the other side of the tape on there, it would have kept the overall width of this too much. And I'm afraid that more of it would run into this channel, or I guess this gap between the crystal and the bezel. You don't want that to show up. You really want that to show up on Okay, well, that one got messed up pretty bad. You just have to work with what you got here, shape it. You just press it enough, everything will flatten, even out. So I'm trying to keep the edge from peeking out here. both the inside and the outside. That's the tricky thing using this kind of tape, because it's already kind of pre-cut for a certain width going around this ring. And again, I think it was looking a little bit, just a little bit too thick. I don't know, but I've been really close to the edge. So I take it off so I can see where it is, and I can kind of tug and pull at what's there. Just gonna try to push these sides down. Worry that it's going to creep up around the edge of the outer edge of the bezel. It's, you don't even got to see it. So I'm just going to make sure that is. I don't think it will, but you know, you pretty much have one shot at this. Then it's going to be a pain in the ass to try to pop off the bezel, because you're not going to be able to get. You know, so you want to try to pry the insert off, put everything together like this. Just put this in towards the middle more. That way, squeeze out. Okay, make sure that's about as good as it's going to get, I think. Just look around the edge here. It should be away from the edge, the outer edge of the bezel, and make sure nothing is creeping in too much from the inside of the bezel either. Just gonna pull it back a little bit. It's like any glue or adhesive, you just account for things that might squeeze out, and you're really not going to be able to clean the inside there otherwise, and it's really going to be an eyesore. Okay. Okay. Don't any dust actually down there. Double check, make sure the bezel is set. It's not like on the half click somehow, because that would be pretty lame. So the best thing is the top like that. Okay, here's nothing. against there as much as possible. Double check before I commit to pressing it down. I don't know if you can see it. Upside down. Looks pretty good. Hopefully you can see. Okay, here's where I commit to pushing it down. I'm going to use these little finger condoms. I don't know, I just feel like give me some grip and won't leave fingerprints and trip me out. But, okay. Just make sure. Oh yeah, let's do it on both sides, right? That's what they're for. Just get a feel for it. Maybe I need one for my thumbs too. I think the best thing is it feels like, goddamn, it's a pretty even application. I pushed it around. I don't think it's going to go anywhere either. It shouldn't pop out. It's just that, you know, it's got this slight. You want to make sure this is ceramic, so it's pretty tough. But I don't know if it's actually the actual insert, or is it actually the, you know, the bezel itself. Make sure I don't. You gotta make sure you don't do a lateral twisting motion when you do this. That's what I make sure it's actually making contact with the glue. It's just the bezel is tripping me out. So I think I'm lifting up. See, you hear that? I think is it the bezel insert or is it the bezel itself? And I think it's probably the bezel itself that's got that little, you know, up and down. Yeah, I don't think. I'm trying to test this out. Yeah, I think it's in there good. What do you think? And that's basically it. I'm waiting for my crown, which is the earliest I think I can get one. It's maybe in about 2 weeks. I have one from 2359. It's going to be a signed S crown. That's the main one I'm trying to get for this. But yeah, they should have it out by the end of this week, if not the beginning of next. So that goes, and they ship it at a decent rate. Maybe at the end of 2 weeks. Hopefully not much more longer than that. And I did get a jumbo crown from Dragon Shroud because I thought 2359 was going to take too long. So yeah, I thought maybe that would come sooner and I could just temporarily use that because I have 2 stems that are trimmed already for this NH36 movement. And yeah, so I figure, oh, the jumbo crown sticks out a little bit more like this. And it's actually supposedly easier to grasp, and it actually has a double gasket as opposed to the normal one, which has a single. But yeah, they goofed up on that one, and I don't think I'm going to get it for at least another 2 weeks, somewhere in the second week of February. So I'm stuck with let's make sure nothing's stuck in there. with nothing. Well, I did order, because they say that a SARB 059 is crowned by itself. It's signed to. It actually works with the NH36 movement, or if you have a 4R15 or a 6R15, because basically it's an alpinist version of the SKX. So the case is exactly the same. It just has a different bezel and configuration going on here, but it has a sign crown and it has a 6R15 movement. And I actually found one. They're pretty rare, pretty good condition, and I may just borrow that for a moment and stick it on here for use perhaps first. Again, it's coming from Japan, so they don't usually take too long, even if it isn't express, but who knows, they all might end up coming up at the same time. But this is where I'm at. Ta-da! And I don't even know what to call this yet. I was thinking, oh, please don't let there be something underneath. Crap. So a tiny speck from somewhere. Or is it just reflection from somewhere else? Tiny speck of something. Just tripping. Okay, I think I got it off. It's like I swear I was clean on the inside. And that's that. So, this is my white diver. I wish it was a matte white, actually, like this, because this has a slight radiance shimmer to it. It's almost a satin layer right over this top. But I think if you look at it in the daytime, this will just look white. It's not bad. I think I can call this my let's see, make sure the gap around the bezel and the crystal is even. Holding, but that's that. I think I'm gonna call this my I don't want to use the word polar. I feel like I hear that too much. There's a Polaris, and then of course the Rolex Polar. I call this the Arctic Diver, because it's got that sheen. It's just kind of icy. I wouldn't say it's frosty. That sounds about right. And what do you think about the inner chapter ring being I could have gone it in white. Of course, that wouldn't have necessarily matched the dial, because this is not a matte, or solid white necessarily. Gotta look at it outdoor lighting, but I think this is pretty good. And yeah, Dagaz gave me one that was like chrome plated, like high polish basically, but it looks like chrome plated, and it looked really cheap. And so I went back to Yoboki's because I got one from them before, and this is basically a brush finish on this aluminum bezel with the indices, which looks better, and just gives it some depth and differentiation from the dial. It might make it look recessed more, a little bit more dimensional. Nice dome on that crystal. And oh, time for a lume shot. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. Let's see. Sorry, I don't have anyone manning the camera. Just myself. There we go. How's that look? kind of catches off of the chapterang. And yeah, I think this is, I should turn off the TV. Let's see. This might help out. There we go. I do miss the Seiko loom, but you know, when you do a custom mod, you're gonna lose that Lume bright. But most of it's pretty decent. Actually, the bezel is surprisingly good, and the hands too. There's my actually really real Seiko, Grand Seiko hands. But unfortunately, the dial is not. I think it's a C1, and it's not the heaviest application. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe over time, I may actually relume it myself. But for now, it will work. Anyways, that's that. Thank you for watching. I hope once I get the crown and I can put the bracelet back on, and that'll be it.